Hmm. What's 5 movies that were supposed to have different actors? Okay, the first one I got for you is one that basically everybody knows at this point. Tupac was supposed to be in Menace to Society as Old Dog. Now I'm gonna keep it real with you. Lorenz Tate did his thing as Old Dog, but I definitely could have seen Tupac playing Old Dog. Tupac bringing that energy, that gangsterism to the film. It could have worked. I'm not mad at it, but it could have worked either way. But Lorenz Tate did do his thing in here, so I'm not mad at it. But everybody knows why Pac didn't get this, didn't get the role, because he had to fight with the Hughes brothers. It went down. You know what I'm saying? Things happen. You feel me? But the film still is a classic. Lorenz Tate still did his thing, but it would have been interesting to see Tupac as Old Dog. Next up, this one was a bit of a surprise, to keep it real. Instead of Denzel, we could have got Samuel L. Jackson as Alonzo in Training Day. Now that would have been interesting, you feel me? Because Samuel and Denzel, both great actors. And I'm going to keep it real with you. I love Denzel's portrayal of a dirty cop, Alonzo. You feel me? I think, I'm going to keep it real, I don't think Sam could have did better. Sam could have put another spin on it. So I'm not... It would have been interesting to see. You feel me? I don't know if it would have got the accolades it did as Denzel playing the role, because Denzel, you know what I'm saying, King Kong ain't got nothing on me. You feel me? Like, Denzel was just so many iconic lines. This one belonged to Denzel, but it would have been interesting to see Sam as Alonzo. Okay, the next one is a little bit interesting as well. Instead of Boys in the Hood with Cuba Jr. and Morris Chestnut, they was gonna have the whole NWA play as Boys in the Hood. You know, that would have been interesting. Dr. Dre, Yella, Eazy-E. That would have been interesting to see them play as Boys in the Hood. But John Singleton did keep Ice Cube. That's the one he talked the most to, because, you know, Ice Cube was the one writing the lyrics. But it would have been interesting to see NWA, but I'm going to keep it real with you. It would have turned into something else, because Cuba and Morris Chestnut, they added elements to the Boys in the Hood characters that you just couldn't get from, you know, people that's doing their first movie. So I'm kind of glad John Singleton went with the real professional actors. Okay, now this one is definitely a shocker. We all know Will Smith played the hero, Captain Stephen Hillard, in Independence Day, right? But could you believe that that role almost went to Eddie Murphy? I don't know. I couldn't see Eddie Murphy playing Stephen Hillard. Like, Eddie is very good in comedies, but I don't know if he could have did an action movie correctly like Will did. I think Captain Hillard just belonged to Will. Will was A+ in this one. This one kind of proved that Will could be box office. You feel me? Will was, I mean, he hit everything on every cylinder in this movie. But it would have been interesting to see Eddie, but I just don't see Eddie playing Captain Stephen Hill. I don't see it. It would have been interesting though. Now, the last shocker I got for you, it could have went so many different ways, right? We know Chris Tucker is so iconic in his role in Rush Hour. You feel me? But they was about to get that role to Martin Lawrence, bruh. That would have been interesting to see Martin in Rush Hour with Jackie Chan. I'm not even saying that it wouldn't work, because it's Martin. I love Martin. Martin and Chris, you feel me? Like, these two of my favorite comedic actors, you feel me? So I'm not even getting mad at the swap. But I'm glad that Chris Tucker did get this film, because it is the film that Chris Tucker really got to shine in that mainstream. You feel me? I love Money Talks and everything, you know, Friday and everything. But this was the film that really put Chris Tucker on the map. Martin was Martin already. He was already the biggest star. But this one helped solidify Chris. So I'm kind of glad that Chris got it. But it would have been interesting. And I think it would have been funny as well if Martin would have been, you know, in Rush Hour.